Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm going to wait a second and let people come on. So this is my room. I am in Las Vegas for Isagenix celebration, and this is the annual huge event for training and celebrating our achievements over the past year. And I'm hoping that I get a lot of you to come on because I'm on my lunch break, and I know many of you are in Indiana and you are probably at the end of your workday. So I'm just on my break, and I want to share with you some information that is really, really heartfelt and important. And I'm going to try to get through this without crying. Just say hi to me, make a comment below, and ask any questions that you have below. I've got a couple people here online, and I've got some people here, so just say hello so I know who you are. Okay, guys. So this morning I got ready, and I went downstairs for the event, and all of a sudden I'm walking, and all of a sudden there was just chaos, absolute chaos. And they needed help. And so I know CPR. That's part of my training as a yoga teacher because you have to have that certification. So I ran over to help, and luckily somebody was already doing chest compressions on this guy. And it was chaos because people are coming around and looking and watching and gawking, and you know, I'm there. Somebody doing chest compressions needs a break because the whole time that somebody is on the ground and unconscious, you have to do chest compressions until the ambulance or till the paramedics get there. That is their chance of staying alive, is by you pumping their heart for them. And that is the most important part. Not necessarily the breathing, it's keeping their heart going. And so that was going on. The guy's wife was freaking out, and it was a really grounding experience to have this happen this morning at the start of my day. And nothing is, you know, nothing is by a mistake. And there is actually no mistake that you're actually on this video right now. There's no mistakes. And so I walked away when they rolled him over because maybe he took a breath or something happened, and they rolled him over, and the wife was saying thank you to the person doing the chest compresses. So I left, and I walked over to walk into the event that I was going to, and I just had to stand outside and just breathe and ground myself and get collected because that was really hard to see. And I called a friend. I sat there and I was like, okay, I have no fear of death. 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 And I had to remind myself, you know, who we are, a spirit in this body, and that, you know, when our time comes, our time comes. And also, we all have a duty to wake up and to help and serve. And today, that was really, really, really grounding and very, very apparent. So a couple minutes later, I actually called a friend and was just like, hi, I need to talk to you because you deal with this all the time, and I just need some grounding. And so we talked for a minute, and, you know, it's, there are no mistakes. So that happened, right? And I don't know if the outcome is good, because once the paramedics got there, they were walking slowly. And the security was running to them saying, hurry, run, get over here. So they rolled him over, but I don't think that he ended up doing too well. So they rushed to him, and by that time I was out of the scene. I don't know what happened after that. And then I go into this event where we are celebrating life and health and weight loss and, you know, people serving. And I'm gonna cry. This is what I do, and this is what we do here as, like, there's 15,000 of us. You know, we're here and we're focused on helping. Thank you. I'm trying not to cry, but this was like, it really, really hit me. And, you guys, like, wake up. Wake up. There's so many of you who don't work out. There's so many of you who just shovel shit in your mouth. And I see it and I'm like, oh my God. Help is right next to you. It's right there. Do what people that are healthy do. Eat what they eat. Look at what them. Ask what they're doing. You know, this is like, it's so important. You're important. You know, I watched these. This was just so grounding for me today because afterwards, you know, they're celebrating these Isabody challengers, these people who joined these challenges and like lost 100 pounds or lost 40 pounds and they transformed their lives. There was some woman there who literally was legit, you guys. She had $600 a month to her name, but she joined Isagenix. So the excuses that I hear, I don't have money, are like, what is your priority? What are you spending your money on? And she legit has $600 to her name, but she made her health a priority because she saw that by having only $600 to her name, she wasn't where she wanted to be. And she said, I'm going to change my health. I'm going to change the future. I'm going to change the trajectory of my life. I'm going to start loving myself. I'm going to pour into me and take care of me and do what's good for me and work out and think good thoughts and eat the right foods and surround myself with people who are living the way that I want to live and just immerse myself in this opportunity and in this culture around these people. And it's just like, you know, I had to do this live, regardless of whether I'm crying or not on this live, because I'm so passionate about helping people. And here's my take. Our body and our nutrition is like the first component of your human transcendence, your human evolution, because your mind is like this vessel that you've been given is so important for you to take care of. And like just getting your habits under control, just really getting some awareness about what you turn to and why. Do you turn to alcohol at the end of the day? Is this a lifestyle that you're portraying to your children? Do you turn to food for comfort? Is this something that you are showing to your children every night? Or do you turn to working out and relieving anxiety and stress the right way? You know, because what's going to happen is you or your husband, when you're 40 or 50, are going to have a heart attack and you're going to be in the hospital and you're going to be going, oh my God, I wish I never did that, or I wish I lived a different way, and I wish I did this different, I wish I did that different. But you know what? Wake up, because this is what you have to do. You have to get awareness of what is going on, the life that you're living. And one of my biggest passions is start to get major awareness about your habits and all these little things that you do on a daily basis. Just write it down for a week and notice what you're doing, what you're turning to. Just kind of write it down, get some awareness about what's going on and how you're feeling when you're feeling, because when you get awareness of what's going on, when it's going on, you can dive deeper into those emotions. And those emotions are there your emotions are your soul talking to you. When you don't feel good, that's your soul saying, yo, wake up. I want to be over there, not here. I want to be over there where that feels good, not in this negative space of this energy or this environment. Your environment, what was that quote today? That was so good. Environment is stronger than willpower. And your environment, the people you surround yourself, the things that, your food in the refrigerator. My phone keeps trying to reconnect. I have really bad signal up here. But all of your environment is like so important, and who you surround yourself with. And, you know, so my goal, you guys, today with this is don't wait. don't wait to take care of you. Just, if you have any questions, reach out to somebody that you look up to that is doing something with nutrition or health and fitness. It doesn't have to be me. There's so many of you on here that are already with Isagenix or who are doing multi-level marketing companies. There's so many of you that are watching me right now who are already coaches. And I'm just here to tell you that your job and what you're doing is so incredibly important. Just keep doing it. Regardless of the no's that you get, regardless of the people that you can't break through to, keep doing it because you matter and what you're saying matters. When you're facing death right in the face, just know that you wake up every day and you're giving it your all, because that is the most important part, is that you wake up every day, you learn that your job here is to serve. And it's not about you. It's never about you. It's not about me. It's never about me. It's about what I'm doing that can serve, that can help someone, that can wake someone up, that can make someone happy, that can make them feel better. And, if you're not happy, if your life isn't going in the way that you want it to be going, then just get real with yourself. Just get real. Write down what is not going well. Write down what you want instead and take baby steps. Just start taking baby steps. Because you guys, that is the most important thing that you can do, is one thing at a time. Let me back up a little bit. When I went 2012, before 2012, I had chronic digestive issues. Yes, I was always working out, but I had chronic health issues, allergies, eye allergies, constipation. All of this stuff was just chronic. And then I went paleo. And then I quit all protein shakes that I bought at Sam's Club. And I loved my protein shakes. And I went paleo. I found Isagenix. I found these awesome meal replacement shakes that are made with high quality ingredients, grass-fed whey protein. I mean, everything changed. And over the course of 2 years, it took me so long to break bad habits. But doing the baby steps to go paleo, changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my health. It changed my body. I have abs. I'm 38. I have biceps. I look good, and damn it, I'm proud of it because I've worked for it. I actually had someone say something to me like, "Oh, you don't work for it." I'm like, ha 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 ha. I do work for it. Really freaking hard. And so I was like, oh my God. That's the thing. Like, when I first got into that and I really got awareness of my habits, like, I would turn to Doritos and I would sit there and I would eat a half a bag of Doritos because I loved them. And breaking the habit of even buying the Doritos took me 2 years. Because these habits from our youth, those habits from your parents going to the grocery store and buying those snacks are in you, and now you're doing it. You're buying the exact same things, and you're putting them in your house, and you're giving them to your kids, even though they're not good for you or your kids. So breaking the habit of even buying them is what you need to do. And it's like literally like backing up, getting yourself out of it, taking off these layers of things that are not serving you. So when I went paleo, it literally took me 2 years. It took me about 2 years before I decided that I didn't want the bread. That I really just because you get there and you're like, ooh, they got this appetizer, so you fill yourself up on the bread and then you're full by the time your meal gets there. And it's constant failure. It's what it is. It's constant putting yourself in that moment and failing over and over again and just being sick of it, but loving yourself and trying again. Loving yourself and trying again. Loving yourself and trying again. Doing it again and again and again, and keep doing it until you get it figured out. Until you love yourself so much that you're like, I am not doing this anymore to myself because it's chaos. It's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again. You'll get there. You'll get to that point. And slowly, these old habits start to die off. These old things that you used to do, they start to die off. That is your human evolution. That is your transcendence, because you get past those habits that are holding you back. You start to expand into a more beautiful, rich, lovely you. And then from that place, you have the next level of learning. You have the next level of expansion. It becomes something in your mind, maybe an old story that you're telling yourself that you're not good enough, or you don't believe in yourself, or something like that. It's this next level of expansion. And then you got to move into that. And you got to learn that lesson. And then when you get that lesson, there's another lesson. But you guys, it's always elevating you. It's always taking you higher. It's always taking you closer to your highest self. That body stuff, those habits that I used to have, they're dead. I'm at another level. Now I know so much about what I have to do that makes me tune in. It makes me feel good. It makes me healthy. Makes me breathe good. I used to not be able to breathe. I would have food and I would have for the next 3 hours breathing issues because of some additive that was in that food. This is what you're feeding your kids. No wonder they have allergies. No wonder they have asthma. No wonder they can't breathe. It's the food. It's the stuff in those packages. So get rid of that stuff. Go paleo. Go with something that is real high quality ingredients and know what you're eating. You guys, this is my rant for today. This is so important. Don't wait. Take care of yourself. This is about you. This is about your future. This is about you being able to be healthy and play with your children and not running out of energy. This is you loving yourself. This is a real talk. Yes, thank you, Ab. You guys, I love you, and I wanted to do this for you, for your family. I wanted to post this for, any of you who have experienced death recently or been close to it or have seen it or witnessed it. I've actually, unfortunately, there's a lot of it happening right now, and I'm seeing it. So I just want you to remember that this day is a gift. Today is an absolute gift. And you are here to enjoy this life. And so that doesn't mean, recklessly. It doesn't mean that at all. It means that you're here to enjoy it. You're here to really connect to people and be of service and love. And I just hope that this message today helps you really discover your worth and that you're worth it. You're worth your own self-love. And I hope and pray that you will do it. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm excited for my afternoon because there's a lot of learning left to do at this Isagenix celebration, and this afternoon is breakout sessions, so tons of incredible learning is going to happen this afternoon from incredible leaders, and I'm so grateful to be here and meeting all of the people that I am. Okay, guys, have a lovely day. Ciao.